So what's the alternative? Well, fast forward a few years, and my friend Garrett and I started a business called Dark Energy. I found myself working really hard, just like my dad, and started to notice a strange pattern. Despite knowing that I didn't want to follow in my dad's footsteps, I was doing the exact same thing, working long hours for a similar outcome. It's funny how we often gravitate towards what's familiar, right? Even when it doesn't serve us, we stick to what we know because it feels safe, even if safety comes with limits. That's why we often unconsciously follow the path laid out by our parents, even when we think we're doing something different. Have you ever caught yourself repeating patterns you swore you would never follow? It's like we're programmed to stay in our comfort zone, even when the zone is uncomfortable, and it prevents growth. It prevents you from actually getting what you want. Comfort and conditioning can create invisible barriers in our minds, shaping not only what we believe we deserve, but also what we think we can achieve. Now, one day, it hit me. I realized that the outdated beliefs and mental programs I had inherited from my parents were still running my life, like the old softwares in a computer that desperately needed an upgrade. As someone who knows a little bit about programming, I started to wonder if our reality is like an operating system, then maybe the results I was getting were just a reflection of the old limiting programs running in the background. It felt like the more I tried to avoid certain outcomes, the more they kept happening. Have you ever noticed that? The harder you try to avoid something, the more it seems to show up. That's when I dove deep into the world of mental programming, because I realized that the key to my success wasn't about working harder. It was about upgrading the mental software that was controlling my reality.